Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is Tuesday, July the 8th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local share market is set to open lower this morning with ASX futures off by more than 0.5%. Global investor sentiment soured overnight as President Trump unveiled 25% tariffs on goods from Japan and South Korea, with more US trading partners expected to be hit with new levies. Ahead of the news, European shares ended higher. Wall Street's major indices closed sharply lower in response to the latest tariff regime, and stocks wobbled further when President Trump announced hefty tariffs on more Asian countries. The S&P 500's biggest drag came from EV maker Tesla, its shares reversing dramatically after Chief Executive Elon Musk announced the formation of a new party called America Party and reigniting a feud with Donald Trump. Elsewhere among the Mag 7 stocks, Amazon was the only gainer. US-listed shares of Japanese car manufacturers fell in reaction to the newly announced tariffs on Japanese exports. And shares of WNS Holdings rallied after the French IT services firm Capgemini agreed to buy the outsourcing firm for $3.3 billion in cash. And US-listed shares of BHP and Rio both fell as copper prices tumbled. And in the UK, the FTSE 100 was dragged lower by Shell, with the energy major expecting quarterly earnings to be hit by weaker trading. Well, President Trump has warned trading partners, including Japan and South Korea, that sharply higher US tariffs will start on August the 1st, saying if for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, then whatever the number you choose to raise them by will be added on to the 25% that we charge, the president said in letters sent to the Asian exporting giants. Additionally, President Trump said 25% tariffs would be imposed on Tunisia, Malaysia and Kazakhstan, 30% on South Africa, Bosnia and Herzegovina, 35% on Serbia and Bangladesh, 36% on Cambodia and Thailand, and 40% on Laos and Myanmar. He's also threatened an extra 10% tariff on countries aligning themselves with what he calls the anti-American policies of the BRICS group of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Meanwhile, here at home, the focus will be on the Reserve Bank decision today, with expectations that the board will deliver a 25 basis point rate cut, taking the cash rate down to 3.6%. Longer dated US Treasury yields rose following the US tariff announcement. The 10-year was up around 6 basis points to 4.39%, and the 2-year at 3.9%. And the US dollar rose sharply against other major currencies, particularly against the yen, rising more than 1%. The Aussie dollar has fallen back below 65 US cents to be at 64.9. And Bitcoin is lower at 108,000 US dollars. Oil prices have surged on signs of strong demand, offset the impact of higher than expected OPEC Plus output hikes for August and fresh concerns about the potential impact of US tariffs. Brent crude futures up around 2% at $69 a barrel. Copper is down more than 2.5%, iron ore down 0.5% to $95 a tonne. And gold paired earlier losses following the tariff announcement, having initially slid more than 1% on a strong US dollar. Spot gold around $3,333 an ounce. Locally today, the focus will be on the RBA decision, and we'll also get NAB's business survey for June. That is your day ahead. We'll see you again tomorrow.